Good evening, CRA board members and Madam Chair. The board has directed me to develop the vision for the next phase of the Marina and to incorporate this opportunity into a request for proposal to the development community. And this is towards so that we can accomplish the mission, which is to create economic development opportunities for the city of Riviera Beach and continue to build upon what we've accomplished in our first phase of the Marina project. Towards that end, we need to push towards a mandate to realize this goal and opportunity sooner than later. And I propose that we target a Phase 2 grand opening for 2021 or sooner, which seems a long way away, but it's just about 3.5 years from today. For tonight's workshop outline, I'll begin with the project overview, followed by a discussion of the goals and objectives that we'd like to include in the RFP. That will be followed by a summary of the development opportunity, the updated schedule and process detail, the developer team structure, discussion of potential future community benefits agreements, and a discussion of the proposed evaluation criteria that we would use for the RFP. And I would like to, as we move through the various sections, stop and pause and take any board feedback, comments, thoughts and suggestions as we go along. Following the board retreat in January, we've been developing the reset to the vision, which it's designed to focus on the amazing opportunity, as you can see in this screen above, to develop our public waterfront and create a destination for both visitors and residents. And this picture shows what a great accomplishment we've done so far, which is to build our Phase 1, which includes a community center, a restaurant, our public waterfront, our promenade along the waterfront, our bicentennial park, our children's play fountain area, and our future event space. And we're continuing to build along the vision that the board originally identified in 2012. We're creating and providing for recreation, waterfront dining, public programming. We're building upon the world-class marina that the city has built, and expanding on our waterfront activities, which include fishing, diving, snorkeling, paddleboarding, kayaking, and water sports. This is our Phase 1 site plan. It reflects what the existing conditions are today. We've invested over $40 million to create the Phase 1 and the docks that are currently down at the site today, and this is towards creating this opportunity, which the private development community can come in and build the buildings, the restaurants, the future development that will help us realize economic development, the jobs, the business opportunities that this project has been designed for. Again, this project will take many key partners as we move through, starting with the real estate development community, who will be hoping that we get multiple responses to our RFP. Of course, as we go, all projects that are approved at the city's marina, the city will always continue to belong to the city, so we'll be looking at potential leasing arrangements. And as we work through it, we'll be looking to work with our local business, involve our local contractors, work with the city manager and his staff, the city's purchasing department, and our surrounding property owners. For tonight's first item, I would like to talk about the goals and objectives. I think it's very important that we put very strong policy statements in the RFP and that we require the developer to address each of the policy statements that the board agrees on. So in his response, he will have to provide written response to how he's going to meet our goals and objectives. And additionally, we'll evaluate his responses and we'll also evaluate the physical plans that he provides for the development to ensure that they meet the goals and objectives that the board selects. They're separated into 3 categories: community goals, Marina Village goals, and our Phase 2 objectives. The first one I would like to talk about is our community goals and objectives. So we want to create a vibrant waterfront that's welcoming to both residents and visitors. Propose we ensure that the development of Marina Village enhances and strengthens our public spaces and our community assets. We've already invested a large amount of dollars at our public waterfront. We want it to remain open and available to the public, and we want to build on our assets, not replace what we've already completed. And we also want to follow a process that provides the residents in the community an opportunity to participate in the redevelopment process and outcome. And at various stages, as the board and the city council consider the various development opportunities, we will continue to hold public workshops, information sessions to engage the public and incorporate additional public comments and vision into the plans as we move throughout the process. Additional goals include attracting investment, business, jobs, and enhancing the city's tax base. The Marina needs to focus on our overall goals for redeveloping the entire district, and that basically means that we also have to provide opportunities for residents and businesses so that they can participate in all aspects of the redevelopment. And the process is designed to start with a redevelopment project at the waterfront that will spread out along the Broadway corridor. We want to maximize our connections to the waterfront, continue to grow on our Marina Village overall district. This phase will hopefully lead to future phases so that we continue the development along the Broadway corridor. And it needs to become an engine of revitalization for the city. It needs to provide new jobs, new opportunities, and continue our growth along the Broadway. Phase 2 specifically, the board has identified that we want to increase our waterfront restaurants. We need to provide entertainment. We need to provide reasons for our residents and visitors to come down to the marina. It includes additional public programming, a potential hotel somewhere located within the district, and a parking garage so that we have less surface parking and we can increase our development density. It's also important that we complete a community benefits agreement that ensures the opportunities of the project. We need to create a destination project that attracts people to come and stay, spend, and come back. So that critical component to that is having multiple different things at the waterfront for our residents and visitors to partake in. Different types of restaurants, different types of activities, a mix of so that there's a reason to come back after a great first visit. And again, we want to strengthen our commitment to the developer that we need to move forward on this project as quickly as possible. It's the development agreement negotiation process will take some time in order to get it correct in the way that the board wants. But we need to let them know up front that they're once that development agreement is completed, we expect them to draw their construction plans and begin construction as quickly as possible. So that's a very expedited time frame, and I believe that we can work cooperatively with the city to ensure that the plans are reviewed in an expedited manner so that there's no reason that we can't get the project coming out of the ground and under construction as soon as possible. I'd like to pause there now just to see if there are any other board goals or desires or additional concerns or questions related to this, even if it's just other things that you want us to consider in the RFP and the goals that we're working towards.
Madam Chair. Okay. Do we have a definition of local as far as anything geographically? This is like 30 miles, 50 miles, 20 miles. What do we consider local?
So we do have a specific definition for local that we're proposing to use in the RFP. And we will go into it in more detail, but a summary would be that we're viewing local for this project would be Palm Beach County with specific focus on Riviera Beach. So you would qualify as a local business if you're from Palm Beach County, but you would qualify for additional bonus points and additional preference if you're from Riviera Beach specifically.
Okay, thank you.